everyone, I hope you're all well. We've been super busy here. We got the LMIA back with under 2 weeks, so we've moved on to the work permit part of the application. That shouldn't take long. I think it's around about a 5-week turnaround for those, so it's all going super fast for us. So I haven't had much time to do any videos, unfortunately, so I'm really sorry that this is a bit late, but it is what it is. So today I'm talking to you a little bit about the dogs. So we have 3 dogs. We've got 2 Patterdale Terriers and a Chihuahua. So I don't know if you know much about flying the dogs over there. There's a couple of options for you. Now with AirCanada, you can actually put them in as checked luggage. So you can do checked luggage and they'll go into the hold, or for the smaller dog, because unless they're over 4.5 kg, they can't go in the hold, so they'll need to go in the cabin. And so Roxy will come in the cabin with us, and that's around about $100 for her. For the other 2, it's about $270 per dog to check them in as hold luggage. So you can see as I go through that the cost of doing this is better if you do it yourself. It is a little bit more stressful because, to be fair, with the move, the only thing I'm actually stressing about is the dogs. And if we get to the airport and they say, sorry, we can't take them today. So the idea is we get the dogs there, we get them checked in sooner rather than later, because the later you leave it, you're more than likely to be told that they're actually full and the dogs can't travel on that day. And yes, they can do that. The other option that we had, we've looked at a couple of different companies and had some quotes for them to basically do it all. So we've looked at them because I've got it written down. So Airpets and PetAirUk. So the cheapest quote we got was just over 2,700 for the 3 of them, but that is literally dropping them off on the day of travel, and then obviously meeting them on the other side. So I'm paying them 2,700 to do what I can do for, you know, 500, 600 pounds. So it just didn't make any sense to me. Yes, if the dogs are refused on that day, that they'll put them into their kennels, which again they charge you for, and then they'll fly them out on the next available flight. So what we've done is I've spoken to my sister who actually lives in London, and she will then take the dogs and put them on the next flight if that's the option. Or my dad will, he's coming down with us, and he'll keep the dogs, then check them onto the next available flight. So we are quite lucky with that. I just didn't think for the money, I mean, we're looking up to $4,000 if we wanted to do it, where they would pick the dogs up from the house and then the day before board them overnight, do the vet checks, and then put them on the plane. I just think it's a lot of money for something I can do for a lot less. So as I said, I'm not keen on chucking money where I don't need to. You know, I like to save, so I'm doing this myself. Super stressful, but hey ho. There is a few extra things that you need to know when it comes to checking the dogs into flights yourself. So obviously there is a weight limit as well, depending whether they go in the hold or in the into the cabin with you. Also, there is restrictions on temperature. So if the temperature where you land is higher than 29.5 degrees Celsius, then they will not fly your dog on that day. Again, if it is below 0 degrees on landing, they will not fly your dog. There is more to do with, there's more regulations and rules when it comes to flying your dog from November through to March. So I will include all the links on my vlog for you to have a look through, because there is a lot of information on there. Also, if you're flying yourself with more than 2 dogs, you do need to go through Canada's Air Cargo, I think it is. Again, all the information that you'll need will be on there for you. So if you do have any questions, I know this is a super short video, but I have not had much time at all. It's been super crazy and I'm so tired. So also one more thing. As you may know, some Chihuahuas, you get 2 different head types. You get the deer head type, and then you get what they call the apple head type. The apple head type is what's known as a snub-nosed breed, although I'll put a picture up of Roxy. She's not a short-nosed dog, but because of that they cannot travel in the hold, they have to travel in the cabin with you. But again, that depends on the size of the dog. So unfortunately, I know a lot of people who have dogs like Frenchies, and they've not been able to take them with them because they're too big to go into the cabin, but because of the snub nose, they're not allowed to fly over, unfortunately, and that is across many airlines. I don't think there's anybody that would take them any other way. But yeah, if you've got any questions for me, just pop them in the comments. I will be posting on my story more on Insta, so again, the link is in the comments. Just pop across, see what we're doing, and I do update that more often. As soon as I get more news for you, I will be doing some more videos, so you'll probably be closer to when my husband starts to go, along with the updates that he gives us from over there, and then once we get over there ourselves. So please keep, checking that bell and subscribing, because when I do launch the videos, it's easier for you to pick up that I pop one on without me being so regular, because I just don't have the content at the minute because things are a little bit slow. But thanks for being there with us, and as I said, I'm an open book. Pop me a message. Okay, thank you.